皆さんこんにちは。Learn Japanese with me. Today we are going to learn verb TE-form. First we are going to go over MASU-form and then dictionary form, and we will learn how to conjugate TE-form with songs. So what is verb TE-form? TE-form is one of the conjugation form that is connected and used with various expressions. For example, if you want to say I woke up at 7 a.m. and ate breakfast. 7時に起きて朝ごはんを食べました。You use TE-form to connect, and there are so many other expressions. Even if, action in progress, please, could you, may I, must not, and so on. Before we move on, let's review some verbs. 読みます。読みます。Next one. 切ります。切ります。仕事をします。仕事をします。見せます。見せます。食べます。食べます。聞きます。聞きます。書きます。書きます。飲みます。飲みます。寝ます。寝ます。待ちます。待ちます。話します。話します。起きます。起きます。歩きます。歩きます。There are three kinds of verbs in Japanese. First one is verb or verb group 1. Some of the verbs include 聞きます, which means to listen, or 飲みます, to drink, 買います, to buy, 読みます, to read, 待ちます, to wait, 会います, to meet. As you can see, verb always have E-line sound before MASU. Second one is verb or group 2 verb. And some of the examples include 食べます to eat, 寝ます to sleep, 出かけます to go out, 開けます to open, 教えます to teach or tell something new. And as you can see, these ends are A-line right before MASU-form. However, there are some E-line sound before MAS for the verb as well. 起きます to get up, 見ます to watch or see, います to be or exist, 降ります to get off a vehicle, 借ります to borrow or rent. So these E-line sound before MAS verb you have to memorize. Again, 起きます 見ます います 降ります 借ります These are the verb. And we have irregular verb. 来ます or 連れてきます or 持ってきます。来ます means to come, 連れてきます、持ってきます。to bring or to take. And します to do or 勉強します。 So why are they called uverb and rhubarb? Dictionary form of uverb always ends with u-line sound. And this dictionary form are the form that are used to list verbs in a dictionary. So when you look up a dictionary, that's the form that you see. And from MASU-form, you drop MASU and change E line to U line sound. So for MASU-form, we always have E line right before MASU for verb. So 聞きます to change the dictionary form, 聞 to く. So E line to U line. So 聞きます becomes 聞く. 飲みます becomes yes 飲む. 買います 買う. 読みます読む. 待ちます待つ. 会います会う. Good. As for rhubarb dictionary form, from MASU-form you drop masu and add ru. So 食べます you drop masu and add ru, so 食べる. 寝ます changes to 寝る. 出かけます出かける. 開けます開ける. 教えます教える. はい. And there are E-line sound right before masu rhubarb, such as 起きます、見ます、います、おります、かります, as I mentioned before. But same rule applies, so 起きます to 起きる. 見ます、見る. います、いる. おります、おりる. 借ります、借りる. Good. So irregular verb dictionary form you need to memorize. So as for 来ます or 連れてきます、持ってきます, it changes to 来る、連れてくる、持ってくる. So these you have to memorize. And します to do, 勉強します to study, changes to する、勉強する. And again, because these are irregular verb, you have to memorize. So 来ます to 来る、します to する. So now let's learn how to conjugate te-form. There are two ways to do this. You can change from MASU-form to te-form, or you can conjugate from dictionary form. First, I'll show you the one that you can conjugate from MASU-form. But as for irregular verb, you need to memorize. So come, 来ます、来て. Do, します、して. So 来ます、来て、します、して. So these you have to memorize. For rhubarb, you have to drop masu and add te. So eat, 食べます、食べて. Sleep, 寝ます、寝て. Go out, 出かけます、出かけて. Open, 開けます、開けて. Teach or tell, 教えます、教えて. Good. And there are more. These are the ones that have E-line sound right before masu, but they are rhubarbs. So same rule applies. Drop masu and add te. So get up, 起きます、起きて. Watch or see, 見ます、見て. Exist to be, います、いて. Get off, 降ります、降りて. To borrow, 借ります、借りて. Good. So next, we will learn how to conjugate te-form from MASU-form for uverb. And uverb te-form differs depending on the ending before masu. For example, if it ends with E or chi or li sound. For example, 会います so before ますい待ちます走ります会います、which is to meet, right? So 会います you change it to from E to て so 会って待ちます to wait becomes 待って走ります to run becomes 走って Next, if it ends with me or be or ni before ます for example 楽しみます to enjoy you change to from me to んで so 楽しんで遊びます to play becomes 遊んで死にます、to die becomes 死んでNow, if it ends with she before ます like 話します then it changes to 話して so 話します話して Now, if it has き before ます like 書きます to write it should be 書いて so 書きます to 書いてAnd if it has ぎ like 泳ぎます then it should be changed to 泳いで so 泳ぎます to swim 泳いで and there is exception 行きます which means to go it has き before ます so it should be いて according to this rule but it should be 行って So this you have to memorize. 行きます、行って。行きます、行って。So all these you have to memorize in order to conjugate te-form. But don't worry, we have songs to memorize this. So now we are going to learn te-form song from MASU-form version. You know Santa Claus is coming to town music.So we're going to use the music and change the lyrics. First, I'm going to sing. 一里って耳にでしして聞いて聞いてしますしてきます来ていきます行って Now let's sing together. 一里って耳にでしして聞いて聞いてしますしてきます来ていきます行ってはい、Now I'm going to show you how to change to te-form from dictionary form since some of you might be more comfortable with dictionary form. So if the dictionary form of verb ends with u or tsu or ru then you change to で For example, 会う to meet change to 会って待つ wait changes to 待って走る to run 走って Next, mu or bu or nu ending of dictionary form for example, 楽しむ to enjoy 楽しんで遊ぶ to play 遊んで死ぬ to die 死んで and す ending example 話す to speak should be 話して and く ending like 書く to write becomes 書いて and ぐ ending like 泳ぐ to swim changes to 泳いで so 泳ぐ to 泳いで and exception is 行く行きます行って so meaning is to go 行く行って instead of いて okay now let's learn te-form song dictionary form version. So we're going to use the same music and change the lyrics. First, I'm going to sing 映るってむぶぬんですしてくいてくいでするしてくるきていくいって Next, let's sing together. 映るってむぶぬんですしてくいてくいでするしてくるきていくいって So let's review everything we learned today. This is 読みます and it's verb. Let's change this to dictionary form and te-form. So 読みます読む and te-form is that song 映るってむぶぬんで so 読む and 読んで Next 切ります Again verb Dictionary form Yes 切る and te-form 切る so 映るって so 切って切ります切る切って仕事をします This is irregular verb So 仕事をする仕事をしてもう一度仕事をします仕事をする仕事をして Next 見せます This isるverb So dictionary form is drop ます and add る So 見せる te form 見せてもう一度見せます見せる見せて Next 食べます Again るverb 食べる and 食べてもう一度食べます食べるはい食べてはい Next one is to hear or to listen 聞きます and verb So dictionary form is 聞く and te form is 映るってむぶぬんでくいてくいてすして So く and いて right? So 聞く聞いて And next one is 書きます and 書く te form 書いて and 飲みます dictionary form 飲む and te form 飲んで So 飲みます飲む飲んで and 寝ます、dictionary form is 寝る寝て This is verb So 待ちます This is verb Dictionary form is 待つ待ちます待つ and end with つ So 映るって So te form is 待って Next is 話します Dictionary form 話す So 映るってむぶぬんですして So this is 話して and 起きます This is E line before ます but it's る verb So 起きます Dictionary form 起きる and te form 起きて Good Last one is 歩きます and dictionary form is 歩く and te form is yes 歩いて That's all for today. In the next video, we will practice more using what we just learned. So see you next week. And please subscribe and click the bell so you will be notified when I upload a new video. Thank you. ありがとうございます。